and will officially begin the second half with Zach Green to kick it off. And awaiting the kick is Shea Hansen. Low line drive headed towards Hansen. It takes a high hop, and the ball is loose at the 15, and it's still loose. Hansen picks it up at the 18-yard line, and he's down at the 17. Tried to swing it to the outside, but too much of an issue there. And the tackle was made over there by Jake Schneider, and the Beat Diggers will take over. And that's where special teams can kill you with field position. But Dame, it might be a blessing in disguise that the Beat Diggers control the line of scrimmage, which they did on their final 3 drives, really.
Yeah, but they can just get football and defense on their heels and just pound that football, because they don't have to score in 2 or 3 minutes like they had to do right there at the end of the first half. They got 11 minutes and 50 seconds. They can take their time to get down the field.
1st and 10 for the Beat Diggers at their own 17-yard line. Tanner Morrow and Skyler Seawold are the men in the backfield. The lone receiver to the left is C.J. Kukas. In motion to the left is Derek Lynch, and there's a handoff, and the ball is loose, and it's recovered by the Mustangs. I'm not sure who's supposed to get that handoff. I think Seawold, but it looks like Randy Conway fell on the football, and that is the first turnover of the game.
Looked like Brett was just going to run a dive over here on the left side there. It seemed like they were maybe going to run all those ex-Beat Diggers back home. I think they were going to run just a 25, so the halfback just the ball going straight ahead. But Fort Morgan had a blitz, and their kid, he was through that hole so fast that he hit Morrow right when he was getting the football.
Well, you had exactly what you wanted. Get the football first in the second half, and now, all of a sudden, the Beat Diggers are in a very bad position. Fort Morgan has the football. 1st and 10 at the Beat Diggers 17. We're only 16 seconds into the second half. Disaster for the Beat Diggers to begin the game, and now we have another disaster here to begin the second half. Maryland High, the counter, running wide to the right is DeRoche, and he's spun down at the line of scrimmage by Connor Weiser. No gain there at the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Can the Beat Digger defense come up big and reshift the momentum?
Well, they did right there, and that's one of those situations a lot of times with high school kids. You'll see them kind of get down a little bit, like they get shell-shocked, and things didn't work out quite the way you had them planned out in the halftime shed, and you're worried that you guys are going to rise to the occasion. But on that play, Brush did.
2nd down and 10 for Fort Morgan at the Brush 17-yard line, leading 22-14. Nearly a minute has expired. There's the handoff to DeRoche, right up the gut. He's inside the 10-yard line. He's down to around the 9. Excellent game before he's tripped up over there. C.J. Kukas was around the football, but it is a gain of 8, setting up a 3rd down and 2.
So DeRoche has got 41 yards now on 11 carries.
Oh, and the Beat Diggers have got to get personnel out on the field. It'll be 3rd down and 2. The Mustangs right back up to the line of scrimmage in the Maryland I on 3rd down and 2. And there's the handoff. Running right is DeRoche to the 5, to the 2. He leaves. He's down at the 1-yard line, picking up 8 on the play. The Beat Diggers were holding on for dear life. But it's a gain of 8 for Devin DeRoche and a 1st and goal.
I'm afraid Fort Morgan might have caught Brush on their heels and a little unorganized that time, as Brush had to rotate 2 players in because they didn't quite have the personnel on the field they wanted. And by the time they got their personnel out there, they really weren't set, ready for the play.
Handoff, Isaac Rodriguez, touchdown right up the gut from 1 yard away, and Fort Morgan leads by double digits again. It's Fort Morgan 28, Brush 14.
Well, you see the Fort Morgan kids out there, boy, they're celebrating and belly bouncing. There's a lot of excitement there. The momentum's in their favor right now, and we're seeing a few Brush kids with their heads down just a little bit. Hopefully they'll be able to pull it together and get an offensive drive going once they get the football back.
Well, a minute 24 on that drive, and now the swinging game once again with Moreno as the center and Garrett Papin a shotgun. Now they'll reshift, and they'll actually attempt the extra point, leading by 14. A minute 34 into the third quarter. Garrett Pape to hold. Devin DeRoche to attempt the extra point, unless there's a fake. Snap is down. The kick is up. It's high enough. It looks straight from here, and it is good. 10:26 to go in the third quarter. It's Fort Morgan 29, Brush 14 on 1010 KFIR and KFIR.com.